Oh man, this weapon, where do you start? So if you want to feel like Arnie from Commando wielding a weapon that can transform from an LMG into a futuristic, charged up rocket or grenade launcher, then look no further. This is the new Incarnon Prisma Gorgon, the ultimate space hide and seek weapon. What's up, you beautiful feckers? This week we've seen the introduction of 5 new Incarnon weapons into Warframe, 5 new possible powerhouses or feckin' duds, let's be real. The Boar, the Gamma Core, the Anku, Gorgon and of course the Angstrom, all available in this week for you to get your hands on in the Steel Path circuit to farm it. However, since it is a brand new set of Incarnons being added into the game for the first time, they've also added the option, graciously, to use the new Incarnon market with Cavallero, where you can buy the adapters for 120 platinum each, instead of having to farm through the circuit's Steel Path. You can still do the Steel Path if you want to unlock them, but the market is an option if you can't be arsed and you have platinum to spare. So this week's video is about the Incarnon Prisma Gorgon, a weapon that when transformed will fire a projectile that will embed itself into the target or into the ground if you have a crap aim. That's right, I'm looking at you. Also kind of looking at myself as well. We play Warframe where explosive AoE weapons have ruined our aim and of course our MLG prospects. Like we had any to begin with. And then it will explode, dealing heat damage after a short delay. The explosive radius is 5 meters or just over 7 meters with primed Firestorm, and like most Incarnons, it charges the Incarnon mode up by getting headshots. So these are the evolutions of choice. First one is, like I said, headshots will charge up the Incarnon form. Evolution 2 is Hoplite Virtue, which will give you plus 5 damage and another plus 8 damage when your shield breaks for 8 seconds. The other option is Hunter's Mantra, plus 5 damage, and with channeled abilities it will give you punch through and accuracy. Evolution 3 will give you plus 50% reload, or reloading from an empty magazine will increase your magazine capacity by 15 and this stacks 3 times. Evolution 4 gives you either plus 6% crit chance, plus 12% status chance, or plus 2% crit chance and 6% status chance at the same time. Whichever you decide to choose is entirely up to you, but you can see what my choices are. I went for the 6% crit chance with that final one. When fully modded, my Gorgon has a 108% crit chance, 5 times crit multiplier, and when it transforms into the explosive Incarnon form, it loses a little bit of that crit chance, dropping it down to 99%, and it turns into a heat-based explosive weapon. Of course, if you have a Riven, chances are your stats are going to be much better than that. Now, the explosive shots will cause self-stagger, so be careful of that. It is also a really good acolyte killing weapon, which isn't a huge thing, let's be real, but some Incarnons suffer a little bit in that department. Thankfully, the Prisma Gorgon doesn't. This is also my mod setup for the Incarnon Prisma Gorgon. Critical delay to get crit chance, and then vile acceleration to counter the negative fire rate from critical delay, but also to speed up that charge timer of those Incarnon shots. Then we've got Hunt Munitions and viral mods with Cryo and Malignant, and Galvanized Chamber for more multi-shot. You could pop in a Firestorm mod for a slightly bigger explosive radius if you wanted to, which will give you an extra 2.2 meters, or you could pop in a Bane mod instead of Serration. Your game, your weapon, go nuts. Vigilante Supplies as an Exilus mod is a great choice, and I've gone for Primary Merciless as the Arcane. Now overall, the Prisma Incarnon Gorgon is a really nice weapon, quite powerful as well, and the Gorgon was already a really popular weapon within the community, so with the Incarnon evolutions it's gaining more stats and the base version is going to profit from that as well. Just in case you don't enjoy the charge up mechanic from those explosive shots and maybe the size of the explosions, but let me know in the comment section below what you think of the new Incarnon Gorgon. Have a great day, and as always, thanks for watching.